Hi everybody, welcome back to another design team project for Not2Shabby. I'm using the Year 8 Lawn Fawn stamp set as well as this white and black checkered print from Doodlebug Down on the farm today to make my card. So I'm using the antique linen distress oxide here to stamp out the fortune cookies, both the broken cookie and the whole cookie. And I'm going to use that to color in my image as well. So I'm just using a laminated piece of 8.5 by 11 white cardstock. I'm also bringing out the vintage photo. This is a regular distress ink. And I'm just going to color the shadow portions to where the two pieces of the cookie meet, and then around the edges, and for the broken cookie, the inside piece, and then along the bottom to the top. Well, the bottom, yeah, to the top. You see me doing that here. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't get my arm in any of the ink that I've smushed onto this. But I've sped this up quite a bit just because it did take a little bit of time to just finagle with this, but I really like the way they came out. I did Google images for fortune cookies. I had a general idea of what they looked like, but I was trying to get a sense of where their darkest coloring is, and it's definitely to the outsides of the cookie. My paper did peel a little, but once it was dry I could just wipe it off. I'm using Canson XL watercolor paper, and I'm just going to fussy cut these out. I'm going to show you here what they look like when they're complete. I'm going to trim up the paper. I'm just cutting it down to 2 inches by 5.5 inches, and I'm going to use that for the bottom of the card. My inspiration was kind of moving towards a takeout, or I guess not a takeout, a dining in table at a Chinese restaurant, and I thought that the black and white checkered print here looked like kind of an old retro tablecloth. And then I'm bringing out some ribbon. I don't use ribbon very often, but I really wanted a pop of red. For some reason I associate red with Chinese food, and I have a bunch of ribbon in my stash that I barely use, so I'm going to use some score tape here to adhere that down. And once I get that in place, I'm just going to use my scoring tool. This is my Teflon bone folder, to make sure that it's nice and snug in place, and this ribbon will not move once it's down. This is my favorite adhesive for adhering ribbons to cards. So this stamp set is still available in the Not2Shabby shop, and I know a lot of you may have received it when you did a pre-order or a following order after the pre-order of $75 or more with Not2Shabby shop. So I thought I would do some inspiration and show you what you could do with this card. Now, I'm not using any of the silly faces in the stamp set, although they're really cute. I just wanted this to be kind of like a classic, clean and simple card. So I'm using the antique linen here to do the sides of the fortune and then the inside where it curls, just to give it some dimension. I popped up all of the images on some 3M foam adhesive, so the only thing that isn't popped up is the fortune that's coming out of the one piece of the broken cookie. So I'm going to lay these down sort of like they're resting on the table. I'm going to get that in place, and then I'm going to put 2 full fortune cookies to the left of the broken one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card and maybe kind of encouraged you to get this stamp set out and play around with it. I think it's really sweet, so simple, and just was kind of a quick and easy birthday card, which is nice every once in a while to not do elaborate scene cards. So I had a lot of fun with this. I'm just going to play a little bit to get this last one in place, and then once I do that, I kind of look at the card and I feel like it needs a little something else. So I do grab the Sweet Friends stamp set for the little heart that's in that stamp set, and I'm going to get out the Candied Apple Red Distress Oxide ink and I'm going to stamp some red hearts on the card just to tie in that red ribbon a little bit and to give the card a little bit of color on that plain white card base to the top of the card. So that will be it. Once I get those hearts in place, there will be some still shots. Don't forget to use my coupon code JEN10 to save 10% off your purchase at the Not2Shabby shop. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye.